Okay, this is a bit different to the sort of thing I usually do. This hasn't got a title, but it's about some responses I've had to doing poetry and to doing spoken word, and how much I hate rappers and about being left out. Cinderella, Jack and Ori, this is my rags to riches and story. We'll ignore all the haters and bitches, they bore me. They say, oh, look at Sadie trying to make something of herself and get it off her chest. But this ain't just for my health or to prove I'm the best at something at least, but I'm the best at releasing and telling what's true, which is something that most of them probably can't do. When it comes to admitting my faults and releasing my faults, I beat them all hands down. And this is how it went down. I was hanging around with my nan called Savages and Riffraff, out all night looking for bundles and package deals. And I don't mean gift gaff. I was a teenage dirtbag, deranged which hurt bad, until I became a full-time out-of-crime grime mummy, and I made my kids laugh at bedtime when I rhymed funny. I stopped sniffing and stripping, swapped it for swimming and living, because I'm bringing up 2 little girls who'll be women soon. Even though I used to be the usual suspect, Jose, I took a risk, burned a bridge, now I'm a writer, okay. Plot twist, when I rhyme, everyone goes no way. Just like when Verbal Kint turned into Kaiser Soze. My mum said, come into the kitchen and listen, cook up a poem and glisten. We're rolling bars and pastry for jam tarts. I told my girls, gather round, mate, mummy's gonna try and make a pound cake, because I'd do anything for your sake, even cook or tell the truth, although it's ruthless and bitter. Because secrets only ever really make your life shitter. They get harder to bear and they get harder to carry, and then you battle it out with all your thrust and your parry. But fencing's expensive, and I fenced myself in. My list got too long, and its title was Sin. I'm the girl who lived now, but my skin was sallow. A Horcrux come back to life to win the battle, just like when Harry Potter triumphed in the Deathly Hallows. So now I swear into the crowd like I'm a punk rock Sid Sadie vicious. I spit cyanide pips because I'm golden delicious. You can rub me, but I won't grant no wishes. I'm a housewife, but I don't wash no dishes. I'm too busy rinsing rhymes and looking suspicious. Now I could go on like all these other lyricists about how I'm big in the game, so don't play because I'll finish this. Or I could spit like every other lady rapper about how I'm so fly and my man's so dapper. But that I ain't no duckfish face pouting slapper, and that ain't how I roll with my subject matter. Usually I like to talk about what's important, like the government or terrorists and all that's abhorrent. But this one's special when it really does warrant sharing out my story, which thus far's lain dormant. Because my tale's got a lesson and it's worth it to learn it. So thanks for turning up, you'll be glad that you heard it. My lesson's important, and my lesson is this: everyone in this life gets given a gift. Looking for life's meaning is a waste of your time, because your gift lies in you. It's been there all the time. And the way that you find it is to do what you do. Whatever makes you happy is the way you break through. You could be happy and contented today if you bundled up your gift and just gave it away. So now I've found my voice and I've got this platform. Oh, you got a chance to be a rapper? Yeah, make everyone flat bored. And only talk about how I'm so fantastic. Get a stylist and a haircut and go all plastic. Make a video with a Lambo I've borrowed. Gold dripping from my wrist and Botox in my forehead. Diamonds on my fingers and diamonds on my toes, supporting blood diamond industry wherever I go. Showing off my bling when I'm walking around. The kids were forced at gunpoint to dig out the ground. Brapper, who's gonna look up these rappers? Sinner, the crack cane paid for your dinner. Fuck that shit, I'm Sadie, I'm the poet, you know it. My poetry's hard to follow, but whether I spit or I swallow your shit, I'm Barbie the Bard, and I'll be here tomorrow, so click the like button and follow my hits. I keep hearing, these lyrics weren't what we expected. Throw us your digits, let's get connected. They like my beat, but they don't like the feeling of me shaking that glass ceiling under their feet. I told them, I don't want to be like you, and if you ask me why, you get the $1 million answer like I'm a chai walla from Mumbai. Slumdog, not seeking millionaires to keep your daddy's money over there. I swear, every clique that I mix with turns out mean. All my interactions are like that meme. You can't sit with us, yeah, I don't fucking want to. Sit with the people that tease you and taunt you. If you don't fit in because you are not able, then pull up a chair, because there's room going spare at my table. Our table's the best because it's all different colours. We be who we are and we fuck all the others. It's fair and it's good and it's round like old Arthur's. We're the brave, the courageous, the find your own pathers. All you losers and geeks and you freaks and you weirdos can come sit with me because you are my heroes. Don't listen to them when they say that you're no one. It's too fucking late because you're already someone to me. A Cinderella story is yours for the taking. But glass slippers shatter when you slip and start faking. Thank you very much. Did you want me to do another one? Do you want me to do another one? I'll do another one. More, hey, more. Excuse me. I'll try. Okay, this is angry women. There's angry women. I did this last time, so if you were here and you heard it before, I'm sorry. Laima Gabawi, Nobel Peace Prize winner, said, "It's time for women to stop being politely angry. With us advice you can swim in, and if you don't like it, hang me. I named my little girl Pearl because the world is an oyster, hers. It's a shame, but to gain and be heard in this world, you've got to be boisterous. Then I got my other girl, Ronnie. She's so pretty and bunny. I need to show her that there's more to life than just growing up gorgeous with money. I'm trying to bring up a couple of powerful people who can stand up and shout for good in a world full of evil. I ain't trying to bring up no obedient minors, little girls thinking their static status is minor. Mind your manners, paint your nails, this ain't the shit that defines us. Search for ladies, not for women, and you ain't gonna find us." Google images of women doing powerful things brings stereotypical pictures of women posing in boxing rings. When men get mad, their comments are considered for merit, but women are rarely extended the same level of credit. Right, Treacle, who rattled your cage? You fucking what? Say that again, bruv. You're going to get shot down by the intelligent assemblage of my argument and position. Your failure to understand the issues at hand makes you the object of my derision. Meanwhile, back up here, lady to lady, here's a list of reasons why it's time to get angry. 1, female genital mutilation. 2, the lack of third world sex education. 3, saying rape is ever caused by titillation. 4, parliamentary gender representation. 5, the guilt that comes with female masturbation. Now, the power of rage is huge and it's your ally. It's not a crime to feel it, it's your partner and alibi. I can't switch off and go blank, I'm not a telly on standby. Stand by if you want next to this shit when you're seeing it. Stand by and say nothing, you might as well just be fleeing it. When you've girdled your passions and it's more than a hobby, confront. In a world of Kardashians, you and me can be gobby cunts. Find your guttural scream and add the force to ferociousness. Let your hair fly wild while you deliver precociousness. Turn those elegant hands into claws. You're an animal, spurning elegant plans. Bleh, throw up, get irrational. You better forget about rational, because rational's at its purpose, run its course at its time. Now it's time that they heard us. Turn to stone with your stare like the Medusa, just use it. Dexy's Midnight Runners wearing Nike. Oh, come on, Eileen, just do it. Now, I wrote this bit down here because I feel kind of nervous that I'll get their names wrong and do their lives a disservice. Indira Gandhi, first female Prime Minister of India, was shot in the head. Benazir Bhutto moves Pakistan from a dictatorship to a democracy. Shot in the head. Malala Yousafzai defied the Taliban to campaign for the women's rights to education, was shot in the head, survived, and is now a global advocate for women's rights. These women all suffered attempts on their lives because they dared to err on the side of truth. And truth is like poetry. No fucker wants to hear it. And although I deeply fear it, I will try and steer it so that my life too holds meaning and creates change, which might sound strange when I'm up here huffing and puffing, but I would rather speak up and die for something than keep my mouth closed and live for absolutely fucking nothing. Thank you very, very much.